Hey guys, Infidel 1258 here. So we are going to do some more of our daily grind in well, it is the gold grind, but right now it's actually the silver grind because we are getting smacked around. Um, Look at these reds. This is my consecutive loss streak. It's been 13 hours since I've won a game. Mind you, I slept I slept a little bit in there, but still, 8 losses in a row, I think. And I'm losing because a lot of my power has gone away, a lot of my good cards. So I'm down to 33,000 power. And these cards are going to stay with me until the end of the season, unless Nope, they're going to stay with me till the end of the season. Um, and I did just rent a legendary summoner um, for the blue team. That's a comment I'll make right now, guys. I keep seeing in the comments people saying that it's difficult to rent for cheap, and how it's not reasonable or realistic. But I did just rent a deep swimmer, legendary summoner. Mind you, it's only level 1, but it's 25 dark energy crystals per day. So, you know, that's pretty darn reasonable. I mean, I would argue that's probably, well, look, if we want to look at the rental market for them right now, level 1, that's the next available one. Um, is that right? Is that really the cheapest? Price down, price up. Yeah, that's the cheapest. Okay, so that's ludicrous. But I'm getting one for 25 dark energy crystals per day. And if you're interested in, borrowing this or renting it tomorrow, I'm returning it tomorrow. So tune in tomorrow around 11 a.m. on August 15th, and you'll have an opportunity to get this guy for a good deal. But yeah, there's deals out there, guys. Just you got to be patient and you got to look for it. I feel like every time I go in there, there's a deal at least. So maybe you got to change your search parameters, or maybe you need to be more open with kind of what possible cards you're willing to borrow and use. If you do get fixated on, I have to have this summoner, that's going to hurt you. If you have a more open attitude about, okay, I could win theoretically with green or black or white or blue, then that's going to give you more options to find those deals. And then, like I've said before, it's great if you can get the meta characters. Stormcloak is an amazing summoner, but if you can't get him, if he's too expensive, he's too expensive. Recalibrate, adjust, and work it out. But let's do some grinding. Hopefully, we can get a few wins. I'll play 3 battles with you, and you can see some of my strategies for the Gold League. Well, Silver League. End of season is very competitive. That's what's happening also, because remember, at the end of the season, people are playing the game a lot, and they are renting cards just like you and me. Average people are renting cards to try and get a little higher, and so that's another thing when we talk about the rental card values right now and why they're so high. I think it's uniquely high because of the end of season buying pressure. So hopefully at the beginning of the new season, you're going to see kind of a dip in prices, but then again, maybe not, because this rental market is so new that it's conceivable also that the prices just are going to stay up for a while because there's a lack of supply, perhaps. I don't know. We're finding that out together. Stay patient through it. Keep looking, and check back regularly for new cards, because everybody, people can come in here any time of the day on the rental market and list a new card. They might decide today that they've reached their season rewards and they're gonna rent out cards. So who knows? There could be brand new cards being listed as we speak. But yeah, I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna look at summoners I'm gonna look at let's look at legendary summoners, and we're gonna look at. I can't click on it right now. Level 2, gold, 900. Okay, level 1, legendary summoner, 20 dark energy crystals. That's a good summoner. That summoner with legendary status is going to enable. Let me see. Market summoners This isn't usually how we do these videos. We usually just do 3 games and talk about the game so you guys can learn the strategies, but this is a reoccurring question, so let's just talk about it for a minute. Legendary 1 Summoner is going to give you enable level 3 common monsters, level 2 rare monsters, level 2 epic, and level 1 legendary monsters. For 20 dark energy crystals a day, that's going to allow you to be, that might not be your, that can't probably be your main option in the silver to gold range. But if you had that as an option in your deck, it's going to be, you might surprise some teams. Let's put it that way. I'm in trouble because my enemy tank has Void. I'm also in trouble because my enemy team has Magic Reflect. Pardon me. Hopefully my healer can... Oh, losing that Magic Sphinx is a big deal to my output, damage output. The Magic Reflect. I don't know. I never use this monster, or sorry, this summoner. If you guys have had a lot of success with them, that'd be interesting to read about in the comments. But it seems to me like Magic Reflect is super niche. I'm also one that would rent that summoner and run that summoner if it was the cheapest. Like I don't, as far as I'm concerned, having an appropriate leveled summoner is more important than having the best meta summoner. I've been a firm believer in that for a long time. In fact, when the game moved from beta into the untamed meta, because it used to be alpha and then beta, and those cards kind of, as the cards are released, they changed the meta. And as it changed, I went in and changed my deck like significantly. I sold my I used to have an Alric Stormbringer level 6, sold it for a boatload of money. I had a Malric Inferno level 6, sold it for a ton of money. Lyanna Natura, again, sold it for a ton of money. And I just went in and bought all the Untamed summoners. This is my main deck I'm talking about, because they were giving them away. At the beginning of a card's release, there's always a saturation of the card within the marketplace because people don't really care about it. They got it for free from playing the game. They don't really like the card. They don't know how to use the card. They haven't really they don't understand how the meta is going to evolve around that card. And so there's a lot of opportunity there if you're paying attention. I don't know. 3.4. This is like a Hail Mary here. I'm throwing my weakest hit point characters in just the hopes that we can magic buff our way through this win. So yeah, when the new deck Chaos Legion comes out, be ready for that. There's going to be opportunities where no, I'm done because of Magic Reflect. There's going to be opportunities where you're going to be able to trade in some old meta monsters for some new off meta and probably win with it. So let's do one more battle. Hopefully we can break this streak. This is gross. But as I pointed out before, I rented this deck. And so, really we're looking just to seek a neutral cost. We started with 5,600 Dark Energy Crystals at the beginning of the season. If we can finish the season in that range, I'm going to be happy. And remember, we're going to receive season rewards, which are we can weigh that against any sort of loss we take on the DEC. Okay, last battle. Let's try the swimmer. So opportunity can still hit me because fog of war is on. So sneak and sniper won't work, but opportunity will. The Coral Wraith is actually very powerful with the 2 magic for the 4 mana. I don't love it when it's in a sneak function, but because of the Fog of War, it's going to shoot forward toward the front. You know what? Three and three. Let's just go for it. I'm doing all my low level. Look at this. 3, 3, 2, 4. Oosh. Should we? Should we just lean into it? Yeah, we're going for it. I'm probably. A Furious Chicken would be amazing in the first position here if I was going to try this. I am going to try this, but oosh, I don't know. This is me just being like, I've lost 10 in a row. Let's have some fun. But the cool thing about this game is you can try this kind of thing. You can just be like, this is a totally non-meta build, right? I'm just going glass cannon. Everybody's low hit points. Let's see what happens. He put his Furious Chicken in the back. That didn't make any sense. That was a mistake. Should have put him right at the front or in the second position. Cool, we got it. There's one win. Make me feel a little better. So look, another 31 Dark Energy Crystals. Going towards the 5,600 we started with. We're 1,400 away from breaking even. That would be breaking even on the cost of making this team for a full season. And then we would also have to say, well, but wait, we earned these season rewards and those daily rewards that you know about already. Owned. So that's it, guys, for this gold grind. Thanks for your time and attention. Bye for now.